if you're watching this in actual time, it's summer and I'm doing summer school. So sorry about the delay about this video. Today we're going to talk about interview process and 2 new faces that I discovered with all of you while we were talking and exchanging information. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Crystal Santiago. I'm a school counselor at Houston, Texas. And yes, I'm exhausted just like all of you. I'm doing summer school and I love it, but I'm tired. I'm a human too. So let's give ourselves grace. So let me know where you're watching from. If you're from a different state, from a different country, please let me know on the comments below. And if you like this type of video, subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Okay. The first thing is I was in communication with a couple of friends and we had a couple of questions regarding the new process of interviews. I used to work for a different district, and in that district you have to pass a couple of interviews with the schools. In the new district that I'm in right now, I have to pass a panel interview with a couple of people from the district. Then you have to pass another, they provide the resumes, they give the resumes to the principals, they call you for interviews, and then a third round with the principals. Some of you are telling me that some of you, the new thing is that they're asking you to do a guidance lesson. Imagine, this is kind of, imagine like a teacher needs to record a session and provide it to the people or the committee that it's observing you and thinking if you are a great candidate. Same old, it's happening right now. What are the topics that I think will be convenient for a guidance lesson? Friendship is a big old issue, no matter the age or the grade level. Resilience, we need to teach resilience, anger management, grief. So think about all those type of things. If you don't want another one, self-awareness, self-esteem combined, social awareness. The other ones that are required by the districts, bullying, Red Ribbon Week, kindness, you name it. Sky's the limit, and you know how is this. The other second thing that they were sharing with me, and this was a specific case too, they were sharing me, and then someone else wrote me another thing, and we were kind of exchanging thoughts. It is that some of the districts are doing the panel phase 1 and the panel phase 2. And in this one, they were asking for how you can do a comprehensive school counseling program. And then they asked me about those type of questions. Another conversation that I had recently, like 2 weeks ago, it was kind of as like the districts were asking, like, you have to do a presentation for the people, rather if it's a Google slide, a PowerPoint, or however you want to show how to guide a comprehensive school counseling program and how to guide your program with your heart and other type of words. I want you to be prepared for all the scenarios. I want you to be able to do your best, be you, do you, take in consideration your personality, but also narrow down all the 4 components. And depending on where you're from, for example, I'm from Texas, right? Well, original from Puerto Rico. Now I'm living at Houston, Texas. So at Texas, they will have their own guidelines, the Texas School Counseling Association. But then also the major one for us in the United States is ASCA, American School Counselors Association, right? So depending on where you are, for example, Missouri has a whole free curriculum online for you. By the way, let me put that in the comments below for you. So maybe they have different types of guidelines depending on the district. So what I'm encouraging you is to look at what are the guidelines from your state. And if you didn't tell me from which state you are in right now, I want to know which one is your state. You don't even have to tell me your school district, but if you want, that's okay. Put it under the comments below. That will make me so happy. The interview process is going to be to the point where you need to narrow down the components of your program, rather if it's ASCA or any other one that is specifically towards a state. Narrow it down and write possible ideas for each component. Why you're important, why they should hire you, why counselors lead or led by their hearts, why it's so important to try our best. Don't forget, I have a couple of videos regarding like interviews and what to wear for interviews, possible interview questions and responses. So I'm going to put it here and also under the comments below. Feel free to reach out and let me know. Some of you prefer to write me under the comments below. Some of you prefer to send me emails. Some of you prefer to exchange information in social media. Whatever makes you happy and comfortable, let's have that communication. So what are some things that they've been asking you that you're like, what? Wait a minute, hold on, I never heard about this in an interview meeting, and I can share with all of you. If you don't want to do it under the comments, send me an email, counselingsolutionsbychris@gmail.com. I'm going to put it over here, and let me know what is a random question. I promise that I won't reveal your name unless you unless you give me permission for it. Okay, so next video, it's going to be how to organize yourself for a crisis, for big old problems, and sometimes it takes us out of guard, and I want you to be prepared. Okay, so see you next time. Tons of blessings. Have a great day.